Come antiquing with me at Simply 115 in Junction City, Kansas. Sometimes the best places aren't the ones you plan to visit, they're the ones somebody else tells you about. The moment I stepped through these doors, I knew I had discovered one of those special places where you immediately want to slow down and take it all in. One of my viewers recently told me, Mendy, you have to stop by Simply 115. Thank you for the recommendation. You were absolutely right. Before I even walked through those doors, I met one of the vendors, Tricia, out by her car, unloading vintage treasures. We carried a few pieces up over the curb together, and before I knew it, we were chatting like old friends. That's one of the things I love most about small town antique stores. You usually don't stay strangers for very long. As I wandered through Simply 115, I felt myself smiling over and over again. Every display had been thoughtfully put together. Vintage home decor, antiques, furniture, artwork, pottery, dishes, unique gifts. Every room seemed to lead to another, filled with beautiful treasures. One thing I especially appreciated is how carefully everything had been curated. This isn't a shop where items are simply placed on shelves. Every display gives you decorating inspiration. It's the kind of place that invites you to slow down, look a little closer, and appreciate the beauty in each piece. If you've followed Prairie Picker for very long, you already know this is exactly my style. I love stores that mix high-end antiques and affordable vintage finds. Places where seasoned collectors can find something special, but someone decorating their first home can also find a beautiful piece filled with history and character. As I continued exploring, I met Paula, the owner of Simply 115. She was so warm and welcoming, and before long, we were talking about antiques, decorating, reselling, and the history of this wonderful little shop. I also had the chance to visit more with Tricia, and she shared something that really resonated with me. She told me there was a season in her life when she lost almost everything and had to begin rebuilding her home from the ground up. As she slowly filled it again, she chose vintage pieces because she loved knowing each one had belonged to someone before her. Every treasure carried a story, and in a way, those stories became part of her own. I smiled and told her, Tricia, I think I just met my soul sister, because that's exactly how I feel. When I walk through an estate sale or an antique store, I don't just see dishes or furniture. I see a lifetime of memories. I think about the collections someone lovingly built over decades, the family dinner shared around a table, the holidays celebrated, and the joy those treasures once brought to another home. I've always believed the treasures are only part of what makes this hobby so meaningful. The stories behind them are what truly makes them special. As beautiful as this store is, the most beautiful part of Simply 115 isn't sitting on these shelves. It is the story behind it. Paula shared with me that Simply 115 was built by her and her best friend and business partner, Jan Gray. Together, they created a place where people could come to be surrounded by beautiful things and hopefully take a little bit of that beauty home with them. Sadly, Jan lost her battle with cancer. But what touched me the most wasn't simply hearing Jan's story. It was seeing how lovingly she remembered it. Behind the checkout sits Jan's photograph, and beside it is Jan's favorite Roseville pottery vase. Paula shared that Jan's husband, Curtis, still volunteers here at the store, and he lovingly keeps fresh flowers in Jan's favorite Roseville pottery vase beside her picture. When she told me that, I honestly got a lump in my throat. Suddenly, that Roseville vase wasn't just another beautiful antique. It had become a symbol of enduring love, of friendship, and a legacy that continues to bloom every single day. People often ask me why I spend so many weekends traveling the back roads of Kansas, exploring garage sales, thrift stores, antique shops, and little boutiques like this. This is exactly why. Of course, I love finding beautiful treasures, but what keeps me coming back are the people, the conversations, the unexpected friendships, the stories. Simply 115 isn't just preserving beautiful antiques, it's preserving friendship, memories, and a dream that two friends built together.